Hey guys, we are continuing to talk about systems of linear equations, and we're going to look at some practical problems today. So a lot of this is going to be review. A system of linear equation consists of two or more, but we're really only looking at two. So we're going to have to read very carefully to find the two equations. The solution is the point where the two lines cross, same as before. You get to choose what is x and what is y. You just have to be consistent, and don't forget the units in your answer. Let's take a look at a couple problems. Find the value of two numbers if their sum is 12 and their difference is 4. So I'm going to define x as x and y as y. X plus y is equal to 12. That's the sum. And x minus y is equal to 4. That's the difference. Let's plug this into Desmos and see where these equations cross. So x plus y is equal to 12, x minus y is equal to 4, and the point where they cross is 8, 4. Now I've defined x as x and y as y, and so the solution is 8, 4. So the solution is 8, 4, and if we're asked to provide a statement, the statement would look something like one number is 8 and the other number is 4. Take a minute to read this one to yourself. The school that Lauren goes to is selling tickets to a music performance. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket for a total of $38. The school took in $52 on the second day by selling 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets. Find the price of a senior citizen ticket and the price of a child ticket. Well, I get to choose how I define x and y. So I'm going to define x as senior tickets and y as children's tickets. This is a little crowded, so I'm going to scoot this over here. If I sell 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket, so 3x plus 1y, I make $38. If I sell 3 tickets, senior citizen tickets, and 2 child tickets, so 3x plus 2y, I make $52. I have 2 equations. I'm going to plug those into Desmos and see the point where they cross. So I've put my 2 equations into Desmos. I'm going to click on the point where they cross, and I see that point is 8, 14. But I have to remember what exactly that means. So our solution as an ordered pair is 8, 14. Well, we have to go back and remember what we've defined x and y as. This is x and this is y. So what does that mean as a statement? It means that senior tickets cost $8 and children's tickets cost $14. Let's look at one final one, and I'm actually going to do this one twice for you guys, just to show you that it doesn't matter how you define x and y, as long as you remember what you've defined them as and you're consistent. So the first time I do this, I'm going to define x as nickels and y as dimes. It says I have 24 coins. Some are nickels and some are dimes, which means that altogether, all my nickels plus all my dimes are equal to 24 coins. I'm also told that I have an amount, $1.50 in all. Well, I've defined nickels as x. So 0.05x, the number of nickels I have, plus the number of dimes I have, 0.10y, is equal to the total I have in all. Do I have two equations? Yes. Let's put these into Desmos and see where they cross. So I've typed my two equations into Desmos. I'm going to take a look at where they cross. 18, 6. That's the ordered pair. What does that mean? So if our ordered pair is 18, 6, and I've defined x as nickels, and I've defined y as dimes, it means that Luis has 18 nickels and 6 dimes. Now I want to run a little experiment with you guys and see what happens if we do the same problem the other way. What happens if I defined x as dimes and y as nickels? Well, the equation here is going to be the same, right? The first equation, the number of coins you have, isn't going to change. X plus y is still 24. But now the coefficient on x is going to be our 0.10. And the coefficient on our y is going to be your 0.05. This still totals $1.50. Let's put these two equations into Desmos and see what ordered pair comes back. So now I've defined dimes as x. And where do they cross? 6, 18. And what does that mean? So now the ordered pair we have found is 6, 18. And remember, this time x was dimes and y was nickels. So Luis still has 6 dimes and 18 nickels. The solution is the same, even if the order that you put them in is different. If you define the variables differently, it still is going to give you the same solution. And I have created a bit.ly for you guys of these graphs if you want to take a look at it. It's bit.ly 49pp systems, practical problem systems. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is helpful.